Hello there. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, today I just want to talk about something and just to take note, this is not a hate video. So if you like Venti or whichever character, someone's opinion is not hating on the character that you love, and it's certainly not directed to you. So, okay. So opinions are opinions. It is what it is. It's just opinion. It's not fact. And opinions are not forcing you or other people to do what we want you to do. Okay. So at the end of the day, you are your own person. You're smart. You can make your own decisions. But for those who are especially the F2P and the low spenders who are not sure which to pick, so either should you pick Venti or Kazuha? Well, if you're wondering, and you need to spend your Primo Gems wisely, yeah, and I feel that. I feel you guys. So yeah, for me, so in my own opinion, in my honest opinion, for someone who has Venti at 89 and Kazuha at level 89, well, I could safely say that Kazuha might be better for you. But if you can get them both even better, but if you can't, since you're saving up for somebody else as well, for a rerun or something, or especially if you're F2P, you can just have Sucrose in the other team in Spiral Abyss. So yeah, why? Because for me, in my own opinion, in my own experience, Kazuha is just more friendly to play, in the sense that Kazuha, his CC is not dependent on energy compared to Venti or Sucrose, which their CC mostly depends on their elemental burst, their ult. So yeah, you can't CC properly if you can't trigger their ults, and it costs stamina, and you have to build. You have to get lucky for an energy recharge weapon, for a sacrificial, or whichever. And you also have to get lucky with the right artifact that has energy recharge. So it's gonna cost more resin and more time to farm, whereas Kazuha, in my opinion, is mostly plug and play. In my opinion, I'm running a main DPS Kazuha. Why? Because that's what I wanted to, and I have the artifacts from Zhao, 2-piece Glad, 2-piece Viridescent, so I don't need to farm. If I wanna main DPS Kazuha, I don't need to farm. I'll just slap in Zhao's artifacts. When I want to main DPS Kazuha, it's my account, it's my characters, I do whatever I want. So yeah. Well, anyway, if I want him, if I'll run him as support. So for the meantime, I'll run a 4-piece Viridescent. So yeah, I will just use Venti's artifacts on Kazuha. So yeah, so I'm also farming another 4-piece Viridescent just for the set with with minimal resin, with not the best stats and substats, so just to have another Viridescent set maybe in the future. If I have no one else to farm for, I will farm Viridescent 4-piece Elemental Mastery set with good substats for Kazuha. But again, if you're not a whale, it's gonna take you like maybe 6 months, because your resin is limited and you're not just farming for just one character. You need to build other characters and other weapons, and you're gonna get new characters every now and then. So yeah, so my point in this channel is mostly always low cost and very effective builds at low resin costs. You know, I don't have 10,000 resin, 20,000 resin to have the max everything, max artifacts, the craft artifacts. Yeah, but I have like a 200% crit damage Shao free to play. So I got a D-Look that does 80k on burst with the minimum amount of resin, maybe less than 2,000 resin. I just discovered that I had got a good two-piece glad set, and then I got lucky with a two-piece crimson set. So yeah, I don't need to farm for a four-piece crimson anymore. I'll just save the resources for other characters and improve my supports and save for the new characters I will be getting in the future. Yeah, so Kazuha is easy to play. Back to Kazuha. He's a great value. He does not need specific builds. For me, he works well even if I don't do elemental mastery. And Kazuha has a lot of free-to-play options as well and 4-star weapons. And his gameplay is very fun compared to Venti. Well, in my opinion, it's funny. Double jumping and then plunging. Wow, that's insane. So yeah, it's really fun to play as Kazuha. I pulled him in both accounts because I can see the value with him in long term. Even though he will get power creep in the future, even though my other DPS will get power creep, he won't get power creep easily because he's a support. And yeah, I love his elemental skill. It sucks in enemies, and enemies just keep bouncing with the CC. So yeah, so he can CC every 6 seconds without waiting for it for his ult to fill up for his burst energy. Yeah, you don't need to wait for his energy to be full to do CC. It's a big plus. You don't need elemental mastery builds. I mean energy recharge builds, and it's not ult dependent. And he's even more insane if you could get his ult up quickly. That's why on my second account I love using the Skyward Blade on Kazuha on my second account because it's fun to have him do his ult and trigger swirls more often, even without an animo battery. So yeah, I'm currently playing him right now. It's really fun to play. Even with the Skyward Blade. On my main account, I have him using Black Sword, which was intended for Ayaka, but yeah, I might be skipping Ayaka on my main and second account. I might just be pulling Ayaka on my third account, but we'll find out later. So yeah, later it will be Ayaka's release, and hopefully she's not bad or not as fun, in my opinion, to play at C0 because you need C2 for 2 more gates. Yeah, so that's basically it. So yeah, again, this is not a hate on Venti and Venti fans, Venti simps, Venti mains. You do what you want. I still use Venti on my team 1 or team 2, either the other team that doesn't have on my main account that doesn't have Kazuha. So yeah, I have nothing against Venti, so I just love Kazuha's gameplay more. For me, Kazuha's kit is more efficient in my opinion because I'm not a whale. Even though I'm low spender, I work out minimum builds, minimum resource cost builds, a short amount of time builds, and I try to be more creative. I just don't go for the meta. I want to have more. That's how I have more fun with the game. yeah, you do you, I do myself. So I'm not forcing my opinions on anyone. Okay, so yeah, I'll keep the video short. If anything, I want to add in the, I will add it in the description. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can comment down below what you think. You're Kazuha main or still Venti for life. It's still cool. No one's stopping you from doing what you want. I will do what I want. So it's my account. It's your account. Whatever. Let's just have fun and enjoy the game and talk about whatever we want. And just take note that just be civil, don't be offended for other people's opinion. It's not about you, it's not about it's just about the opinion of that person. Well, thank you so much, have a great day.